Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode we were going through Heart to Hearts, and in this episode we're going to be looking through more Heart to Hearts. Hopefully finding, at least I hope we found all of them. There is one in Prison Island I'm saving for when we actually go and fight Dixon, but yeah, we're going for all the Heart to Hearts. I hope I have found them all. So, let's start with Ricky has a question. Where's my Heart to Heart tab? Where is it? Don't tell me I actually closed that tab when I needed it. Here we go. Load up Heart to Hearts. There's the Heart to Heart. Alright, let's view it. Ah, beautiful! See, Fiora, see! I see it, Ricky. It's gorgeous. You can see all the way to the Bionis. Mechonis, I meant. Even though the Mechonis is now gone. Fiora, Ricky have question. Will I be able to answer this? What is it, Ricky? Fiora, please tell Ricky, what is behind Mechonis? Behind Mechonis? I don't know. Just the sea and the sky, I guess. At least that's what I've been told. Maybe Fiora right. Something wrong, Ricky? Hereupon Ricky want to travel around on the whole world after fighting finish. You do? Wow. Why bother? That's an amazing idea, Ricky. I bet Ed, Shulk, and Ryan are planning to sit around and do nothing. And Shulk needs to get his act together in more ways than one. Ricky amazing! Yes! Ricky amazing! Ryan and Shulk are Ricky's friends, but Ricky cleverest of all! If you like. I wonder if there's really anything out there to discover. If there is, it would be nice to see it one day. Not one day! Sooner! Soon day! Fiora should be more excited. I am excited, Ricky. It's just, will we really ever find anything anywhere else? Find anywhere else? If we do, will it be like this place? Or will it be free of fighting and squabbling? I imagine a place where everyone could live in peace and harmony. Not need new place for that. Fiora, make Bionis into peaceful world. That's what Ricky's friends ends duty. Good point, Ricky. You are completely right. Why didn't I think of that before? You really opened my eyes. Opening eyes no problem for Hereupon, Ricky. Friends make world better, place together. I can't wait. Lead the way, O Hereupon. We will be right behind you. That one was pretty sweet. I think this is going to be too high for me to survive the jump. So there's one more Heart to Heart in RFC. At least I hope there's only one more Heart to Heart in RFC. I want to try and get them all, but apparently the game does not list Heart to Hearts if you never discovered them. That makes me really concerned that there's probably a Heart to Heart somewhere in the corner in one of these areas that I never found, and the game is not telling me about it. So let's see. So yeah, there's a Heart to Heart in Hovering Reef 2. No unique monsters among them. So Hovering Reef 2. Found the Dilemma Rock. And so who is this heart-to-heart for? This heart-to-heart is between Ricky and Fiora. Charla! Why can I... And I took the wrong party member out. Why can I not get the girls' names right? Flowers of Air Sea. These flowers smell like passion. Ricky feel different. Feel passionate. Passionate? Are you feeling alright, Ricky? Ricky loves flowers. You are getting on a bit. I like flowers too. Charlotte like them too? Flowers taste yum yum, no? Oh, you eat them. Yes, but also give to Wifey Pawn. It's no pawn custom. Ricky bring flowers home. Oka hangs them on walls. So there's more to you than and food after all. You are a good husband. Ricky not that good of a husband. I don't know if that's something you want to be saying proudly, Ricky. These flowers are such a lovely shade of blue, you know. I think they would suit Melia. How about you pick one for her? It could be a present. Give to Melly? She would be so happy. Wait a moment, Ricky. Charlotte have good idea. Ricky want to do good for Melly. That girl's got her head screwed on right, but it can't be easy. She's so uptight. I wish she would let loose once in a while. Ricky think the same. Melly nice bird lady. Hey, why don't you help? I could look for flowers with you. I think I know what she would like. Yay! Ricky pick flowers with Shala. Melly will be happy. I love Ricky so much. Alright, now I believe there is only 2 or 3 on the fallen arm we haven't seen. So let's warp here so they all appear. So there's... Oh wow, there's more on the fallen arm than I thought. So there's one here, one here, one here, and one on the beach I'm gonna have to be super careful about. At least they're all decently close together. And the one on the beach is right next to a fast travel. Where's this heart to heart? Is it in Junks? Oh yeah, it is. I don't know why it's only here on the fallen arm and not when you're in Junks any other time. I presume this is between Shulk and... not Melia. Fiora? No, it's between Dunban and Fiora, or I was right about one of them. A family of 2. Hey, Fiora. Can a big brother ask his little sister a question? Sure, Dunban, what is it? Well, is that body of yours really healed? Since you had that checkup, you haven't said a word about it. Don't be silly. I'm clearly much better now. It does look that way. But you are like me. You will put up with anything and keep silent. So I'm saying you don't have to. If you're in pain, be honest with me. You've caught me, I'm not hiding anything. I knew it! So tell me about it. I'm alright at the moment. I can't feel any pain. But I can't hold out forever. So your body is giving up. Did you talk to Shulk or any of the others about this? I haven't told anyone else yet. How can I? I couldn't stand it if they were to worry about me. I can see what you mean. I know how it feels. It wasn't long ago that I was out of action. There was more to it than that. It's awful, isn't it? What is this all of a sudden? I mean, I know you better than anyone on what state I was in. Yes, but this is a completely different situation. Fiora, do you realize what's happening to me? I never got to grow old with the ones I love. This body could stop functioning next year, or next week, or any time for all I know. I'm sorry, I guess I overstepped the mark a bit. But I still think you would feel better if you talked about all this. No, I won't, Dunban. Wait, are you making me angry on purpose? I'm not good with words. I never say the right thing. That's why I figured making you blunt it out is the easiest way. You know, I'm sorry, I was so rude to you just now. You are right. I do feel a little better getting it off my chest. Good. That's what I hoped. When you feel it bottling up, you can use me to sound off. I'll be your own personal punching bag. Then you better be ready. I think I have a lot to say. Thanks, Dunban. That is a really sweet and touching moment between siblings. I love that heart-to-heart. Shows how much Dunban cares for his sister. So let me see. So, yeah. So the two heart-to-hearts are outside, and they are miles away. One seems to be near a fast travel point. Actually, they both are. So I can save a little distance. It says, I believe this one over here is. Isn't there a unique monster over by Digit 1, if I remember correctly? So I might be fighting something. Oh wait, it's right here. Heart to heart between Fiora and Melia. Let's see, overcoming the pain. Where is this? There it is. I was going to say, where is this heart-to-heart in the heart-to-heart list? Fiora, can I talk to you about something? Shulk told me you remember being inside that Mechon. Is it true? Yes, I remember it all too well. Someone else was controlling my body, but I was conscious. I could see, I could hear, and smell. Then, do you know what that metal-faced Mechon did to me? He killed your father. Yes, and when my father died, I realized something. He loved me dearly, but I found that out much too late. Are you regretting that? Why tell me this now? I would be lying if I said no, but I still have not come to terms with all that has happened. I do not know how I truly feel. I can imagine it being very, very tough. It is. At the time, all I could think about was killing that Mechon. And you don't feel that way now? I cannot say for certain. Sometimes I feel myself becoming enraged when I recall that day. But the rage is not as potent as it was then. How come? That's probably for the best. I suppose so. Before, vengeance was all I could think of. But I realized it would lead to nothing good. What changed? It was something Shulk said to me. And what he did too. Shulk risked his own life to stop Dunban from killing him. Shulk stopped Dunban. But Dunban's bigger and stronger. Shulk is growing day by day. You have noticed that soon enough. And that's why you realized killing Munkar was wrong. Yes, the others realized it too. Shulk changed us all. Shulk can have a powerful effect on people. Melia, can we make a pact? I want us to keep sharing all these things we don't know. That is a lovely idea. Ask me anything and I will ask you anything as well. Thanks, Melia. Hanging out will be fun. Love that one. Really shows how much Shulk has changed the entire party with them being in his presence. So let's go over here to this beach and see what this heart-to-heart is. Ah, this was the beach where Dunban and Melia was. Alright, get Ricky out. View camping spot. Ricky and friends camp here once. Ricky talked to Dunban and Dun for ages. Ricky catch fish for Dun and Dun say yum yum. Is that so? I expected you stayed up rather late, chatting, adding away under the moonlight. Belly right. But Melly shut eyes very early, so Melly not eat any grilled fish. What is this grilled fish, Ricky? Melly not know. Grilled fish so yum yum that Dun's eyes pop out. Most intriguing. That sounds gruesome. Most intriguing. Melly must eat. Melly not forget taste later. You definitely piqued my interest. If you recommend it that highly, I will give it a try. Yay! Melly be very happy. Ricky find yum yum fish for Melly to eat. Why, thank you, Ricky. But we have places to go. We should leave your culinary delights until another time. Boring! Ricky catch it now. Grilled fish tastier than tasty. But how will you catch it? I appreciate the offer, but no. Leave it to Ricky. Ricky splash splash in water and get fish real quick. I doubt you will catch a fish as easily as that. Merely wrong. Splash splash not easy. But Ricky has bestest flip flap at wings in all the village. Splash, splish splash flap flap? Are you sure about this, Ricky? What if something happens? We are the only ones here. Ricky he will set ground on fire too. Melly can sit and wait for Ricky's special grilled fish. I can see you won't be persuaded. I suppose I have no choice but to wait for your return, Ricky. Melly will love fish. Ricky return very soon. He seems a tad too excited, but I hope he's going to cook up a storm. Perhaps I will regret saying that. Again, I love Ricky as a character. Alright, time for what I believe is the last heart-to-heart in the forearm. Now, when you come to the beach, be extremely careful, because if you look around, you're gonna notice that giant thing walking around. This thing was not here before. That is one of the super bosses that we're eventually gonna take on, so just be very careful when you come down here to the beach for anything. Let's view just like old times. Shulk, can I ask you a favor, just a little one? Absolutely, if you think it's something I can help with, I mean. Yes, it has to be you. It sounds important. What do you need me to do? When I get my real body back, never mind, it's fine. Are you sure, Fiora? I don't mind what it is, just ask if you need to. You sure you won't mind? Something really bothering you? You never used to hide stuff from me back at the colony. I know. I didn't, but that was a long time ago, Shulk. And if I tell you, I know you will get angry. Maybe, maybe not. But you will have to ask to find out. So what has it to be? Okay, here I go. Sorry, I can't. Just don't get mad, please. We talked about this before, but if my body doesn't last... Fiora, stop right there. You said you wouldn't worry. That's why I told you not to get mad. I know this isn't the first time the subject has come up. But how do you know I will ever be like I was before all this? I don't care about any of that. None of it matters as long as I get to be with you. You'll always be my Fiora. What about everyone else? You are fine with it? But the other Homs? I know what they'll think of me. And I don't want them to tar you with the same brush. Then we will move to somewhere where they can't look at you. Ryan and Dunban would follow us. I know they would. Shulk, thank you. Hearing you say that makes me happy inside. But I can't drag everyone away from their own lives. Maybe not, but I will be there with you either way. Really, you would leave everyone else for me. You're not just saying that to make me feel better. No, I promise I'll never leave you. So you'll have to promise me to never forget it. That one is sweet. So we only have, I believe, the Ether Mine and Colony 6 heart-to-hearts left. And these ones should be easy to find because this should be practically a straight line. Alright, so the first one we can go see is right here. Between Shulk and Sharla. A broken watch. Come on, where is it? You okay, Sharla? Ah! Found it, my pocket watch. And it's still in one piece, more or less. It's a beautiful watch, it's kinda dirty. The design is so elaborate, I've never seen one like it. So, is this yours? Yes, it was my father's. He gave it to me before he died. It's nice. But why was it here? I think I dropped it when we evacuated the colony. Opharon must have found it. I can tell he looked after it. Does it still work? No, from the looks of things, it stopped when I dropped it. I can fix it. It ticked its last tick. If we could just get our hands on an ether battery, I could fix it. Really? That would be amazing, Shulk. I can fix anything, no problem. The people of Colony 9 were always coming to me to fix things. You're so kind, Shulk. You don't know how much this watch means to me. I'll never forget how happy I was when my father gave it to me. I can tell you cherish it. I hope to make it work again. And if you need me to repair anything else, just ask. I'll let you know, Shulk. Thank you so much. Right, there's that. Now, the next heart-to-heart is in the central mine, which isn't too far away. And also, while we're in here, I want to show off something about the mines. First off, there's still very low-level mechon running around here that are rogue. I guess these mechons never got the orders that we're allies now. But if we really quick go to where an ether crystal deposit here, because we upped the nature upstairs, if you go and get crystals, you will now get rare crystals. I believe these crystals are around level 4 to level 5 in rarity. So you can make some pretty good ether gems if you come in here after maxing out the nature in Colony 6. Really great if you need to make any last minute gems. Alright, we'll need Ryan in the party. for a wishful grow. Or glow. The ether lamp. It's just like the ones in Tefa Cave. You mean the ones en route between our two colonies? Would these have been put by the people of Colony 6? You learn something new every day. You see the yellow glow? That's because the lamp uses electric ether crystals. Didn't know that. Oh, that ether. I guess there are some days you will learn 2 new things. I do know that electric type crystals glow the brightest. Bingo! Once upon a time, a replenishing lamp with fresh ether was my job. It was my very first job, actually. I used to follow the route all the way down into the ether mine. Sounds like fun. It must have been tough. I used to get lost when I started, but soon I got the hang of it. When we used the time each other to see who could get it done the quickest. You mean you and Gato? Am I that obvious? You started talking about your old life, and I see the tears. It had to be Gato. Didn't you think you were even paying attention? Oi! I always pay attention to you. Shulk said something interesting to me once. He thinks you are indecisive when it comes to his kind of thing. This kind of thing. He can talk, but only the girls he ever talked to is Fiora. I'm almost jealous. I mean, you're his male comradative. I wonder what it's like to be. I wonder what it would be like being a guy doing guy things. Like fighting alongside Gato? Gato would be just a friend. Even the most ridiculous thing is a serious question to you. It's quite sweet, actually. I guess that's why I like you. What? What am I missing here? I meant that if I were a guy, I might have been able to fight. I could have stayed with Gato in Colony 6 until the end. That's all. I really didn't want to leave without him. Not while the Mechon were destroying the entire colony. I'm so sorry, Sharla. Maybe I should have just kicked up a fuss like a little girl. Refused to leave. He always thought the best of me, trusting in me, relying on me. But I was never as strong as he thought. Unsure or letting you go was just as hard for him. But he put his feelings aside for your sake. So you could live on, so you could lead the colony. I know, but I miss him so much. Cheer up, Sharla. Hey, how about this? From now on, I'll work really, really hard. And then one day, I'll be the man of your dreams. How long is that gonna take? I can't spend my entire life waiting around. That's my Sharla, alright. I like you best when you're giving me that big old smile of yours. Looks like you're learning fast. Keep those compliments coming. And by the way, Ryan, thank you. That one is really sweet. Now, I think we will go over time for the remaining heart-to-hearts. We got 2 heart-to-hearts here. One by the bay, and then one in... Oh, 2 there, and then... Okay, so there's only one actually in Colony 6. The others are all on the outside perimeter. Need Dunban and Fiora. For recovery and reflection. It's horrible to think of what the Mechon did to Colony 6. Yes, the devastation here was far worse than in Colony 9. There were 2 things we had that they didn't. Shulk and the Monado. Yes, not that their defense force was anything to sneeze at. But in the end, the Mechon just overwhelmed them. It makes me sad. We should say sorry. So many lives lost, and Charla lost someone so close to her. Many lives were sacrificed, more than could ever be justified. Even now that I know the reasons behind the Mekon's actions. Everyone here just wanted to protect the people they loved. They didn't deserve this. To protect those we love, we often must sacrifice everything. But why, Dunban? It must have been really tough. The Colony 9 attack is just so vivid in my mind. I can hear Shulk scream as Metalface Mekon attacked me. Shulk was a wreck after that. I do never see the boy and so distraught. I imagine that's how the people of Colony 6 felt. I made up my mind after that. I decided I would never endanger myself so faultlessly again. I should hope so too, Fiora. You won't forget his cries, and I don't wish to hear them again. I'll be more careful in future. That's my promise to you, Dunban. I won't throw my life away. I'll hold you to that promise. We do all miss you so much if you were gone. Me, Shulk, Ryan. I know, it was a silly thing to do. No matter how tough the battle is, how scary it gets, all we need to stick together. Yes, that's the only way. Okay, I think it's time we were getting back to the others. They might be getting worried. After what happened, I bet Shulk is afraid to let me out of his sight. Come on, Dunban, let's hurry up. I promise you, Fiora, I will never let you come to such harm again. So there's that one, so let's go to the one that's right next to us. We need Charla. For Dunban's right arm. Dunban, how's your arm holding up? Oh, you mean this old thing? The others told me what happened a year ago at Sword Valley. It must have been very painful. I don't need your sympathy. It hardly even bothers me now. I'm used to this left-handed style now. It must be tough though. Only a year ago you were fighting with the Monado. And this is your reward. You think losing the use of one arm is going to hold me back? You really can't use your right arm then. That's a real shame. I have no regrets. I'm perfectly fine like this. Without the Monado, we would have never repelled the Mekon. I did what anyone would have done. There you go again, showing off in that special Dunban way. I wouldn't be in any fit state to be showing off if it weren't for all of you. Wow, that's some honesty right there. I can't believe I slipped away so many layers so quickly. Did I say too much? No, it was quite sweet actually. Can I ask you not to tell Ryan about this conversation? If he ever found out, I wouldn't hear the end of it. Don't worry, my lips are sealed. So let's warp here, the freight road. We can see the one down here and at the pod depot. Pyro Lizard. Heart to heart, we need Ryan in the party. For renewed determination. Shulk, you remember that day? You know, the day where we set out on this whole adventure. Yeah, how could I forget? It's unforgivable, alright? All that stuff happened all at once. No one could have predicted. It makes me wonder, though. What if I've already figured out the Monado before then? You can't think like that. It it could have been very different. I know what happened, but so many people had gone through so much pain. I wish I could have prevented it all. I know how you feel, but what's with all the negativity? I can't help it. Think of all the people we've lost. Too many lives, if you ask me. You're not wrong. What can you do? We lost Egil just as we were coming to an understanding. But don't you get the feeling it was don't you get the feeling it was always going to be that way? He seemed satisfied at the end. Like he'd done everything he could. He gave his all for us and gave us hope. Of course he did. And to think he had it in for us all. Then he went and saved us. That shocked me the most as much as you. That's why I can't give up, so Egil's sacrifice wasn't in vain. We're gonna win this one, Shulk, for Egil. And we won't forget the others who gave their lives. We'll make them proud. A new future in their name, that's our promise to them. And no one will ever have to suffer through this again. I'm right with you, Shulk. Let's warp over here and then go all the way to the pod depot, because there's no quick way to the depot. Let's go all the way there. Right, so it's up there. So what's the quick... There's stairs. One year on. We need... Wait, I have Ryan and Dump. Why would it not let me view it? Okay. Has it really been an entire year since the Battle of Sword Valley? That was a rough time for us, Homs. A lot of people died. Sometimes I think I'm cursed. It's not right that I survived the battle when so many did not. Well, I'm glad you came back. Don't talk like that. Fiora, too. The smile on her face went from ear to ear. I remember. But it was a big shock seeing you carried in on a stretcher like that. I prefer it if you didn't bring that up. I wasn't exactly thrilled. I can't help it, Dunban. I know how you feel. It wasn't a good day for me either. I was so jealous of you. It burned me up. Jealous? Why? Did you want to fight at the Battle of Sword Valley? I was in the Defense Force too. I wanted to fight alongside you. You were young then, Ryan. Too young to go to war. But I would have not said that anymore. You've changed a lot in a year. You are stronger now. Mentally and physically. Haha. Watch your back, Dunban. Cause I'm gonna overtake you before you know it. Then that day comes, I'll be waiting. But know this, it's going to be no walk in the park. Dunban, the hero of the Homs, has laid down the gauntlet. It's on! That one's nice. So let's go and view what I hope is the second last heart-to-heart. So I'm saving the one in Prison Island for when we go and actually fight Dixon. So this one's between Fiora and Ricky. Let's see what they have to say in quiet time. This park is very pretty. There's a park in Colony 9, but it's nothing quite like this. Parks bring back memories for Fiora? It does, actually. It brings back a lot of memories. Shulk, Ryan, and me used to play in the park in Colony 9. Ricky loved memories. Park remind Ricky of forests. Nature's wonderful, isn't it? Not all memories are good. When I'm surrounded by nature, I feel alive, like nothing matters. Ricky too! Grass whispering, trees talking. Whispering and talking, huh? I like the sound of nature too. I bet you miss Machna Forest sometimes. Fiora so clever. Fiora understand Ricky's talking and feelings. It's just be a coincidence. I like the way you speak. When I hear you talk, I get a nice warm feeling inside. Maybe it's magic. Really? Ricky not know why, but not usually magic. That's okay, Ricky. Not every question needs an answer. All I mean is, I wouldn't change a thing about you. Not change, Ricky. That means Ricky good. As long as you keep cheering everyone up, you certainly are. Leave it to Ricky. Ricky's job is to make friends feel best as ever. Come on, you big ball of fun. Let's see if you can make everyone laugh again. Ricky ready, Fiora. Okay, where is mean old Ryan? I became too happy, hom. And with that is, I believe, the last of the heart-to-hearts, besides from the one in Prison Island. So, I think we'll end the episode here, and in the next episode, we'll start taking on the super bosses, starting with the easiest one. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the video as it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content, help the channel grow, and I will see you all next time. Later!